At the time, Nvidia's market cap was about 500 billion. It's now over 3 trillion. So, if the last 18 months, you've added 2.5 trillion plus of market cap, which effectively is $100 billion plus a month, or 2.5 snowflakes, or, a Stripe plus a little bit, or however you want to think about it.
A country or two.
A country or two. Obviously, a lot of things have stayed consistent in terms of focus on what you're building and et cetera. And, walking through here earlier today, I felt the buzz like when I was at Google 15 years ago. It was kind of, you felt the energy of the company and the vibe of excitement. What has changed during that period, if anything? Or what is different in terms of either how NVIDIA functions or how you think about the world or the size of bets you can take or...
Well, our company can't change as fast as the stock price. Let's just be clear about that. So in a lot of ways, we haven't changed that much. I think the thing to do is to take a step back and ask ourselves, what are we doing? I think that's really the big observation, realization, awakening for companies and countries is what's actually happening. I think what we were talking about earlier, from our industry perspective, we reinvented computing. Now, it hasn't been reinvented for 60 years. That's how big of a deal it is. That we've driven down the marginal cost of computing down probably by 1,000,000x in the last 10 years, to the point that we just, hey, let's just let the computer go exhaustively write the software. That's the big realization. And that in a lot of ways, we were kind of saying the same thing about chip design. We would love for the computer to go discover something about our chips that we otherwise couldn't have done ourselves, explore our chips and optimize it in a way that we couldn't do ourselves. In the way that we would love for digital biology or any other field of science. And so I think people are starting to realize, one, we reinvented computing. But what does that mean even? And all of a sudden, we created this thing called intelligence. And what happened to computing? Well, we went from data centers. Data centers are multi-tenant, stores our files. These new data centers we're creating are not data centers. They're not multi-tenant. They tend to be single tenant. They're not storing any of our files. They're producing something. They're producing tokens. And these tokens are reconstituted into what appears to be intelligence. Isn't that right? And intelligence of all different kinds. It could be articulation of robotic motion. It could be sequences of amino acids. It could be, chemical chains. It could be all kinds of interesting things, right? So what are we really doing? We've created a new instrument, a new machinery that in a lot of ways is the noun of the adjective generative AI. Instead of generative AI, it's an AI factory.
As AI becomes increasingly integrated into our daily lives, both tech enthusiasts and investors are finding themselves enthralled by NVIDIA's crucial role in shaping the future. The company enthralls both seasoned veterans and eager newcomers to the trading arena with its astounding market capitalization and unmatched influence in AI. However, amid this captivating buzz, important questions remain, such as how NVIDIA outperformed Tesla to become the new favorite among retail investors, and what implications does this seismic shift hold for the dynamics of the stock market as a whole. Today, we explore this fascinating period of financial history, a story that seemed poised to upend the investment landscape and disprove accepted wisdom. So, what implications does this have for NVIDIA's stock? Let's explore that. But first, a big thank you to those of you who've stuck with us this far. Creating these videos takes significant effort and dedication, so if you're enjoying the content, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts on NVIDIA stock in the comments. Your support truly helps us grow. Now let's get back to the video.
Artificial intelligence becomes more intricately woven into the tapestry of our daily lives. Tech enthusiasts and investors alike find themselves enchanted by NVIDIA's pivotal role in crafting the future. Commanding a staggering market capitalization and unparalleled influence in AI, the company captivates both seasoned veterans and enthusiastic newcomers to the trading arena. Yet, amid this captivating buzz, pressing questions hover. Precisely how did NVIDIA outshine Tesla to become the new favorite among retail investors? And what implications does this seismic shift hold for broader stock market dynamics? Today, we delve into this riveting chapter in financial history, a narrative that seems destined to redefine the investment landscape and challenge conventional wisdom. Welcome back, everyone, to Investocracy.
Maybe this is a new industry. It generates tokens, it generates numbers, but these numbers constitute in a way that is fairly valuable. And what industry wouldn't benefit from it? Then you take a step back and you ask yourself again, what's going on in Nvidia? On the one hand, we reinvented computing as we know it. And so there's $1 trillion worth of infrastructure that needs to be modernized. That's just one layer of it. The big layer of it is that there's this instrument that we're building is not just for data centers, which we're modernizing, but you're using it for producing some new commodity. And how big can this new commodity industry be? Hard to say, but it's probably worth trillions. And so that, I think, is kind of if you were to take a step back, we don't build computers anymore. We build factories. And every country is going to need it. Every company is going to need it. Give me an example of a company or industry that says, you know what, we don't need to.
This captivating story reveals NVIDIA's clever strategy in capturing the imaginations of investors from a variety of backgrounds with a steady stream of investments totaling nearly $30 billion in 2024 alone. NVIDIA's thrilling journey to its current zenith is anything but ordinary, marked by the dizzying highs and unpredictable lows typical of the tech sector's roller coaster nature. According to Marco Iacchini of Vanda Research Appli, NVIDIA has become a strong competitor, even overtaking the legendary Tesla in terms of popularity among retail investors. It turned out that NVIDIA was the one stock that somewhat overshadowed Tesla. Due to remarkable price increases, the company's constant balancing act amid sporadic market inflows is illuminated by its captivating ascent, which is supported by increases in investment after NVIDIA's earnings reports. To stay informed about the latest developments from NVIDIA and the ever-changing stock market, consider subscribing to our investing tutorial channel. We provide daily updates on significant market shifts and key catalysts, so hit that subscribe button to ensure you never miss crucial information. We'd love to hear your thoughts on NVIDIA stock, so please share your opinions in the comments below. Now let's dive into today's video.
And someday people will realize that in a lot of ways the semiconductor industry wasn't about building chips. It was about building the foundational fabric for society. And then all of a sudden everybody goes, I get it. This is a big deal. It's not just about chips.
How do you think about embodiment now?
Well, the thing I'm super excited about is, in a lot of ways, we're close to artificial general intelligence, but we're also close to artificial general robotics. Tokens are tokens. I mean, the question is, can you tokenize it? Of course, tokenizing things is not easy, as you guys know. But if you were able to tokenize things, align it with large language models and other modalities, if I can generate a video that has Jensen reaching out to pick up the coffee cup, why can't I prompt a robot to generate the tokens to pick up it? And so intuitively, you would think that the problem statement is rather similar for a computer. And so I think that we're that close.
When examining NVIDIA's strategy in greater detail, one finds a strong innovation culture that has grown to be a defining characteristic of its brand. According to Gil Laura of D. Davidson, NVIDIA's quick grasp of the enthusiasm of retail investors is impressive, highlighting the potent allure it has in the market. In 2024, the company made the bold decision to support a historic 10-to-1 stock split, which encouraged more retail investors to join the bandwagon. Morningstar's Brian Calo recognized the significant influence retail traders have over NVIDIA's stock movement, warning against the inherent volatility that goes along with such a big market. Influencer Tripathi, a recent college graduate, represents the lively enthusiasm of young investors who see NVIDIA as a platform for unbounded growth, stating that I believe it will only continue to expand. NVIDIA continues to advance AI technology in spite of its well-known status as the second most valuable business in the U.S., not only increasing its market valuation, but also solidifying its place in the hearts of people captivated by cutting-edge technological landscapes. This bold optimism is reverberating throughout investor communities. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your input helps create a more knowledgeable community where we can all learn and grow together in the world of investing. Stay up to date with the latest market trends, insights, and key updates by subscribing to Investing Tutorial. We're here to help you make smarter investment decisions and stay ahead of the curve.
AI employees of all kinds, and our outlook will be some biologics and some artificial intelligence, and we will prompt them in the same way. Isn't that right? Mostly I prompt my employees. I provide them context, ask them to perform a mission. They go and recruit other team members. They come back, and we're going back and forth. How's that going to be any different with digital and AI employees of all kinds? So we're going to have AI marketing people, AI chip designers, AI supply chain people, AI, and I'm hoping that Nvidia is someday biologically bigger, but also from an artificial intelligence perspective, much, much bigger.
Nvidia is a beacon of hope for investors hoping to capitalize on the growing AI market as we traverse this fascinating tale marked by evolutionary leaps in stock market dynamics. Its consistently outstanding performance and strategic innovations offer strong arguments for why investors should think about including it in their portfolios, even though analysts have cautioned about possible volatility. The company has mastered the present moment and provided a glimpse into a future where technology and finance are inextricably linked. Forecasts indicate continued growth driven by unwavering innovation and expansive market strategies exemplifying tech prowess and financial promise. And this holds a significant position in the portfolios of retail investors. Finally, if you would like to know what companies like Nvidia have been up to these past few days, click on the next video on your screen. We hope to see you there. As you consider the ripples that Nvidia has sent across the stock market, we invite you to share your perspectives. Could this be the golden era for Nvidia investment, or is this exciting journey just getting started? Your insights help shape tomorrow's conversations, and we eagerly await your contributions to this ongoing conversation.